Okay, guys, we got a couple cops up here. They got people stopped. They got the car door open when I drove by. They got them out of the car, it looks like. Hurry. Yeah, they're putting her in the police car. So they put her in the police car. They pulled her out of her car. So we got here just in time to see them put the person in the car. There's another one up here stopped, but this is the one I want since they pulled it out of the car. They're looking at the VIN number. I don't know if it's a stolen car or what. But so she's in the back of the car. They're gonna search it now. So they pulled that person out quick, because as I was driving by to park, they had just opened the car door. They didn't play around. They just pulled him out and put him in this police car right here. Like that quick, dude. So I'm not sure. I don't know how long they were talking to the person before they did that. I just know when I drove by, I saw them open up the car. Well, I had to come by. They were talking to him. I did a U-turn legally up here at the intersection. And I came back down to park. They had the car door open already. So now they're searching the vehicle. Let's see if they find anything. If they don't find anything, then we'll assess the situation. But if they do, then, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to argue when you're violating a penal code or H&S or some other type of law. When you're breaking the law, it's hard to argue. Now, I want to point out right now, 148A, obstructing, delaying, resisting. I'm not obstructing, and I'm not delaying them. Look how far away I am. So I'm not obstructing them from this distance, and I'm not delaying them because I'm not saying anything to them. They can go about their job and leave me alone. So if they were to start coming to me, my shoulder just cramped up. That's why it's shaking. I got rotator issues. But so there's no resisting because there's no lawful detainment. I'm not breaking the law. You see what I'm saying? See, cops think if we give any type of resistance or any type of static, that's resisting. Violation of Penal Code 148A. But it's not. If that were the case, then we would have no rights. I mean, we would just basically be, we kind of are, but we wouldn't be free Americans. And let me qualify that statement. As free Americans, if we're not breaking the law, we have the right to tell law enforcement officers, look, man, go away. Fuck off. And some people don't think I should do that. Some people think I should just say, okay, arrest me. Well, no, because then they will. Well, then you can file a lawsuit and so forth. Yeah, now I have to spend all this money. No, I'd rather just tell them what the law is and say, I'm not breaking the law, and I'm not breaking the law. So go back about your business. And in almost every instance, they pretty much leave me alone. Except for the crazy ones that just hate cameras. But for the most part, I would say over 95%, when I do that, they usually go, oh, this guy knows the law. Oh, he knows the penal code, and they just leave me alone. They think some people don't know their rights, and they think, sorry, I did that right in the microphone. They think I cleared my throat. So they think that if you don't know your rights, that it's okay to tell you to, I'm backing up a little, give them room, but they think if you don't know your rights, that they can just tell you whatever. So I walk backwards a little bit so that I'm at an angle and not directly on them. That way I can try to see into the car as much as I can. So they're probably going to be talking to this person. But trying to hear what he's saying. He asked her a question, but I didn't hear what it said. Something about the car, the registration. Like I said, there's another one up here. I don't know what he's up there for. I may walk up there and find out in a minute here. But I do try to give cops, room and so forth. Now, that Yucaipa cop that got in my face and put his flashlight in my face and ran across the parking lot to hit me or whatever he was going to do or grab me, this is about how far away I was from him. You see? But he doesn't want to be recorded. That's why he said back up and give him room. I'm like, how the fuck much room do you need to search somebody's pockets? And then he came up with that, well, you're in my scene. There's no fucking scene, dude. And then they had 3 deputies searched over there, and they found nothing. Well, of course they didn't find anything. There was nothing there to find. He was pissed off because I was recording him. And I don't mean to keep harping on it, but I have to. If law enforcement officers, I'm specifically talking to those law enforcement officers that may be watching this video right now, if you're going to get upset because I'm standing here like this with a camera, then you're going to get called out and you're going to get tested and you're going to get some static because it's bullshit. Americans have the right to free press. That means the right to see what you're doing on your job. You want to record me on my job? Come and do it. You can record anybody on their job, to be honest with you. Anybody can be recorded. I can stand on the sidewalk and record people making food in Carl's Jr. or Del Taco. That's the beauty of America. We have the right to do that. And I can say, yeah, I'm out front here of Chick-fil-A, and Chick-fil-A was in the news lately, and blah, blah, blah. I can do that. See, so it's not just you law enforcement officers aren't the only ones. It just happens you're the most popular ones because you guys are out there violating people's rights, particularly the First Amendment and the Fourth Amendment. And as long as you continue to violate the First and Fourth Amendment rights of citizens, you're going to be recorded. It's just how it is, man. You can't get away from it. So now this person, I don't know exactly what they did. This guy's screaming at the cop. I think that's the cop he's talking to. Maybe, I don't know. Sound like he was screaming at that cop up there. Oh. Thought maybe they were going to have a chase or something. Now he's talking to her, but I can't hear exactly what they're saying. Just trying to hear. So I got this flashing light too. Oh, it's a guy walking down the street. He probably did say something to the cops. That's probably who he was talking to. He's coming down the street right now. He'll probably say something to these guys too. So far, they're leaving me alone pretty much, though, and that's the way it should be. They should just be like, oh, it's a camera, and then go back to work, like these guys are doing. Because I will back up and give you room, but I'm only going to go back so far, and this is why. See how I'm trying to zoom in here? Well, if I zoom in, it gets really shaky, but I'm trying to, get as close as I can without being too close so that you guys can see what's going on. But if let's say right now they told me to back up, You know why? So you can't see what's going on. It looks like two little dots on camera. And that's not, no. We're not going to have that. We have to see what's going on. We have to be able to see what these guys are doing, and that's why I'm walking back and forth. So I'm going to give them room, but at the same time, I need to be close enough to see what's going on because it's all about accountability. Is that cop? Nope. Cop's still up there with his lights going. So I don't know what's going on up there. I kind of almost want to leave and go up there and see what's going on up there, but I'm afraid if I get up there, it's going to be nothing, just some guy doing paperwork or something. And here I've left her, or him, whoever that was they put in the car by themselves while they search the vehicle. I was wondering what was going on because he kind of looked over the top of the car at me. Yeah, as you see, there's still lights flashing up there. So something's going on tonight in San Bernardino for a show. This might be a little bit of a long video. I apologize, but I'm not editing it. I'm on YouTube's stream. I'm on the app, and I'm streaming on the app, but not live streaming, just streaming video. And then you hit stop and it just automatically uploads it. So it's a little faster. I like to do that cop watching instead of trying to edit all the time. Because then if there's another cop watch down the street, I don't have to wait for it to render and whatever. I can start again. Because if you use iMovie and then you have to do another cop watch, you have to literally wait for iMovie to go through that whole video. But if you use the YouTube app streaming video, then it automatically uploads it, and then you can just go to the next one right away. So it's a lot easier, it's a lot faster. I think he's going to go ahead and take the car, 1185. And take them to jail, maybe. I don't know. He's coming and getting some stuff out of the car. We don't have a GTA, do we? They keep looking at me, though. I wonder if they're calling for somebody else because of me to come out and watch me. Oh, yeah, he got paperwork out. I think they're going to do an 1185. And they're going to tow it. So I think that'll be it for that. So he's probably going to take that one to jail, and then he's going to stay and do the paperwork for the 1185. Yep, that's what it looks like. So I'm not sure what the traffic stop was, but he pulled out what looks like tow paperwork to complete for the tow truck. Hold on, he's got a cite book out. He's looking up, is he looking up a law or something? Write him a citation. Doesn't appear that. From this distance, it looks like the license is, I don't know what month it is though, but it looks like it's current registration. And you look at the license plate to see if the registration is current. The way you can do that here in California is the color of the sticker. And it looks yellow, which would be the right color. So I don't know. It's hard to tell. But it does look yellow. But I don't know what month it is, if it's January or what. Although I don't know, man. So I know people have heard me say the license plate is expired. That's a misnomer, or not misnomer. It's just misstated. Because what I'm really talking about is that color, the sticker color is really what I'm referring to. So it's referring to the registration. No, the license plate's not expired. I just mean that sticker is a different color. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can look so cool while I ride. All right, guys. So he's going to take off, I guess, and he's going to do the 1185. Right? No? Maybe not. I think that's going to be it, though. I think they're going to go ahead and let's go up here and find out what's going on up here. I think these guys are done. That U-Haul keeps coming by. It's like the second time they've come by. But there you go, guys. I don't think there's any. I'll let you know if they let the person out or if, because I'll be walking back by this way. And we can do an update. But at this point, I think we're just going to be standing here watching them and looking at their colored lights. So thanks, guys.